Keeping guns out of the wrong hands. Over the last several months, an increase in crime has sparked the attention of the sheriff's offices across the state and right here in Tampa Bay.
And now our lawmakers are taking action. 10 Tampa Bay's Angelina Salcido takes a deeper dive into 3 Bay Area counties where the problem keeps on growing, along with the penalties to hold minors accountable.
The crime rate in the 3 counties that we're taking a deeper dive into is actually lower than what each sheriff has seen in the past 10 years. But what they're noticing is a shift in the type of crimes and who's committing them. They're quick.
When you let 56 rounds go, you don't give a damn about nobody.
Dangerous.
Everything is destroyed and tuck and find one.
And plaguing our communities.
What we are seeing an uptick in, I'd say, is kids that have more guns and kids that are involved in violent crime.
This has been really alarming to me.
These kids are dangerous. They're more dangerous than the adults that are doing the same kinds of crimes.
3 Bay Area County sheriffs all witnessing the same thing.
Why do you think kids are turning to this now?
It's cool. They're running the streets. They're listening to the gangster rock, and it's cool to be in a gang. It's cool to have your peace.
They have more access to guns, and they're out there committing more crime.
Sheriff Bob Gualtieri leads the deputies in Pinellas County. The latest case there taking the life of a 23-year-old mom on Christmas Eve.
You don't ever get undead at the hands of a punk who was upset because he didn't get enough Christmas presents from his mom.
When you hear that and you see the reaction from his brother, who then comes out and shoots him,
Right.
what goes through your mind?
Well, it's a bad situation. You know, 14 and 15-year-olds should not have guns, and by all accounts, they had guns all the time on them, and that's what the investigation showed, because people said even when they went shopping with their mom that day, they're carrying guns. So, you know, kids should not carry guns, and they shouldn't kill their 23-year-old sister holding their 11-month-old daughter.
Gualtieri says these 2 teen brothers both had prior arrests. It's the same in Polk County.
This bad guy has stopped, has spun around, and is shooting at the police officer and shoots him in the foot, then turns to run.
Sheriff Grady Judd says a drive-by shooting last year involving a 19, 14, and 13-year-old was done to shoot at an opposing gang. Dashcam video shows them all running after a pursuit.
The police officer chases him down and ends up shooting him, but not killing him. You know who it is? Our 13-year-old that we just arrested with a gun 3 or 4 months earlier.
No matter where the shootings happen, each incident more disheartening than the last.
This was a very close range shooting, 20 to 23 yards max.
One of my deputies who was doing his job with his canine, trying to apprehend a person that was breaking into vehicles, to find out after that event that this kid is a juvenile. He's 17 years old, and he's trying to kill a deputy, and he's trying to kill a canine, made me angry.
Manatee County Sheriff Rick Wells says the county saw an increase in shootings involving people under 18 in 2023 after a dip the year before. 9 suspects were tracked in 2022 despite 27 incidents happening. Just last year, the number of suspects jumped to 25 and the incidents to 39.
We can do something about these guns being left in vehicles. So we're just making it too easy for these kids to get guns. We just got to do a better job.
Data shows the number of guns stolen from vehicles in the county jumped from 66 in 2022 to 83 the following year. Each gun stolen is likely being used to commit a crime, and deputies say the teen involved has a history with law enforcement.
There's not enough consequences in the system, and kids don't get the message. It's not enough of a deterrent.
So now sheriff's offices are turning to the legislature for help.
The reason you're hearing from us is we're the ones that instead of taking it or allowing the community to take it, we're standing up and making a difference.
It protects these children from ruining and throwing their lives away.
In Tallahassee, lawmakers are taking up a juvenile justice bill filed at the start of the new year. Its goal to crack down on teen gun crimes.
We can no longer have these young wannabe thugs killing, shooting with impunity.
We'll unlock the machine. Members, please cast your vote. Clerk will lock the machine and announce the vote.
83 yeas, 29 nays, Mr. Speaker.
Show the bill passes. Read the
Do you believe that this bill would help?
I believe that we have to do something.
If signed into law, the penalty charge for a minor in possession of a gun would be raised from a first-degree misdemeanor to a third-degree felony, forcing the teen to do time in a secure detention facility anywhere from 5 to 21 days for their first offense and second offense. If violated a third time, the teen would be adjudicated delinquent and put in a residential program.
It makes it harder for us to keep communities safe when you got a whole lot of kids out there with a whole lot of guns committing crime. Hopefully has a positive effect and positive impact on the consequences.
The hope is it'll help lessen violent youth crime and help deputies keep our communities across the Bay safe.
If we deal with these very violent, very dangerous kids at the front end, then we don't have to move them to adult court where they can mess up the rest of their life.
We're losing juveniles to gun violence throughout the entire country. We can save a life, and even if that means that you may spend 6 months in a juvenile detention facility, if we can get you to wake up and to act differently when you get out, then I think they would all agree it was worth it.
Now, this bill did pass the legislative session and is currently on Governor Ron DeSantis' desk to be signed. Teen advocates that try to protect our youth and keep them off the streets with programs do say that it's too harsh. They believe that upgrading the charge to a felony has the potential to ruin a teen's life. If this is signed, it's going to go into effect on July 1st. We'll have to wait until then to see how stricter laws pan out. In Pinellas County, Angelina Salcido, 10 Tampa Bay.